What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over what I believe to be the new meta set in Monster Hunter Wilds. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so in this build, what I perceive to be the new meta, we have 5-piece Rey Dau, Gamma Rey Dau, more specifically from the Arch-Tempered variant that came out this week. Now, if you were like me, you're wondering, is latent power really worth it? Honestly, I would say so. Latent power activates when you take 130 damage or you spent 2 minutes in a hunt. I'm sorry, but the 99% of the population that is playing Monster Hunter Wilds is going to take 130 damage very quickly, or they're going to take longer than 2 minutes in a hunt. Okay? And because of that, once you get to that point, you get plus 50% affinity, which is absolutely nuts. Okay? Absolutely insane. Why do you need that much affinity? I have no idea. But we're going to break it down. We're going to get into it. For me, I have my chrono gear. This is the best paralysis charge blade that I have, which is rocking 1 affinity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, and 1 element. Unfortunately, I got 0 sharpness on this thing, and because of that, we're rocking a lot of handicraft to try and make up for that. But we still have critical boost 3 and load shells. Okay. Secondary, my Zoshia charge blade. Absolutely love it. The aesthetic, wonderful. And then we have all Arch-Tempered Rey Dau Gamma sets. Now, base set skills are phenomenal. The deco slots, especially on these arms, absolutely wonderful. But you're probably wondering, why would this be considered meta? Well, because it comes with something called Lord Soul once you get the 3-piece bonus. Now, once again, you're probably asking, Sniper, why are you running full 5-piece if you only need 3 for this? Well, truth be told, I'm running 5 because I wanted to test how well 5 would work with latent power maxed out and the entire set bonus of latent power. I believe it's called Thunderous Roar. Yeah, Thunderous Roar 2, okay? So, the way Guts/Tenacity works is you boost attack and you lower defense. However, what this means is you get plus 5% attack while this is active, and you get minus 5% defense. So, you're going to get hit a little bit harder, but you're going to do a little more damage. And what happens after is you get kind of this Moxie perk. It lets you survive 1 big hit. Once you survive that, it takes away the attack bonus and the defense down. And instead, it boosts your defense and it raises your elemental resistance. Okay? Lord Soul Guts is one of those that I think is going to be really, really good. And if you've gotten good at Wilds, you know the monsters, you're not really struggling to fight them, I think it's going to go absolutely crazy. Okay? So, we've gone over the armor. Let's go over the decos. We have a Tenderizer 1 and Tenderizer 2. This is to max out weakness exploit. Now we have Wex level 5, latent power level 5, maximum might level 5, stun resistance, which is huge, especially if you're fighting Arch-Tempered Rey Dau. I was feeling it. I was getting hit by 1 lightning attack and boom, stun. And I'm like, okay, this is really annoying. I need to slot this in. And I opted for Flare. Now, the reason I opted for Flare is if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I like the combo of Flare mixed with the Zoshia White Flame Torrent. The reason for that is it's just kind of extra damage stacking. Feel free to put whatever you want here, but I opted for this. As well as Shockproof, since I play with my friends a lot of the times. And lastly, we have 2 things of Evade Extender, which is huge. If you're playing Charge Blade, you're playing Lance, you're playing Gun Lance, you're playing Switch Axe, any of the weapons that have really low mobility while your weapon is out, Evade Extender is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and go and fight something and see if I can showcase why I think this Guts Tenacity build is the new meta in Monster Hunter Wilds. Assuming you can kill Arch-Tempered Rey Dau. Let's get into it. Alright, guys. So, we have ourselves a nice little Arch-Tempered Rey Dau. Not Arch-Tempered Rey Dau. We have the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau armor, and we are going to go fight ourselves a 5-star Tempered Arc Film. So let's go ahead and start with the sneak attack. We do hit the flash, which is nice. I haven't played in a couple days, so I apologize if I'm rusty. Go ahead and get the damage bonus from that. Charge our shield. We did bypass the roar, which is cool. Get Savage Axe going. And let's move in. Now, we haven't taken any damage yet, but that 2-minute timer, it has started. Which means, for the time being, we're sitting. And if you look at my health bar, you can actually see. Oh. Bye, buddy. You can actually see the little line in the middle. That is Guts Tenacity. That'll proc when my health gets to that point. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to fight it out until either we get hit, because I'm not going to focus on healing, or until we don't worry about it. Alright. Latent power has now activated. So what we're going to do is we are going to heal. Because we're a little under and we want to make sure that we can at least showcase what happens if I do die. But latent power now active, you can see I have 90% infinity. No extra bonuses. No nothing. Just 90% sitting there. Go ahead and Windbreak this to stop him for a moment. At 90% affinity with 288 raw damage is absolutely wild. And you know what? We just knocked it out too, which is even better. And you can see, we are only hitting crits. You can tell when I hit a crit because it'll have the little red diamond on top of it. Let's go ahead and Wound Break. Oh. There we go. Tempered Wound to knock him down, and let's keep going. Those poor bugs were already dead, and I decided I want to hit them even more. So my Evasion Mantle has ran out. It looks like Duck's gonna come in with the heals for us. Go ahead and charge this. Go for the Wound Break. There we go. Nice little chunk of damage. And roll one. And back into the fight we go. I actually get the Caprice Meal right now that just wore off. So my damage is up there. However, as I was saying in the build portion of this, you can see why I am rocking so many handicraft jewels. Unfortunately, because I don't have any sharpness, it makes it a little difficult to keep it going. Duck, it looks like knocked him over, which is kind of nice. Thank you, Duck. You're a G. We knock out the Arc Belt afterwards as well. Now, Charge Blade is probably my most familiar weapon, followed by Switch Axe. So, despite the fact that this is a 5-star Arc Belt and I haven't played in a couple days, it's really not anything to worry about. We did guard that, but we need to charge our shield back up, so we're going to wait a moment for our opportunity. Charged up, and this should be a power clutch. Oh, how about now? Oh, he didn't even hit us. We're just going to guard as a just in case, and opportunity strike. And let's get going with some of this. We did hit a paralysis, so we're going to charge this up and keep going. Now, mind you guys, this latent power is barely about to run out. You can see it up top. The 15, the 12 seconds. I took the damage, and I have been going since. Granted, it does have a 2-minute cooldown, and it's not looking like it's going to matter. There it is. Latent power has officially worn off. Now, mind you, as long as we don't die here, we are about to cap. Because we're going to make this easy. There we go. And just like that, 5-star Tempered Arcfeld is down. we didn't struggle at all. Granted, we have been fighting Arkfeld for so long that it's completely fine. It is a negligible fight. Okay, Arkfeld is not a very hard monster once you have gear, especially Arch-Tempered gear. Okay, all you gotta do is level up your armor and learn the patterns a little bit. 5-12-47 for a 5-star tempered Arkfeld using a completely new build. You guys saw that even though that defense down was active the entire time, so was the attack up. And I was crying. Okay, guys? If you have killed Arch-Tempered Rey Dau enough that you can sit there and make all 5 pieces, I seriously hope you guys give it a shot. I think 3-piece Arch-Tempered Rey Dau and 2-piece Gormagala is going to be the meta, but I'm not 100% sure, and this build was showcasing all 5. I think it's possible. I think there's room for improvement, but overall, I really enjoyed this build. I hope you guys did too. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau if you're struggling with it, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Farewell.